Okay, we understand you went to school in a polling station. Wait a minute. Okay, continue.
I would rather play. Like, it's getting old. Compose yourself. Compose yourself. Tukaanza kuandamana sako kwa bako. Bak Bandika
Bak Bandua.
Bak Bandua. Tukatembea moja kwa moja.
Bak Bandua. Bak Bandika
Bak Bandua. Tukaandamana moja kwa moja.
Yeah.
Hey, kama kawa kama dawa manzee, mimi naitwa Gustavo.
Second episode, man.
Zile siku zina pesa, si unajua tu naitwa Odis. Yeah.
Mimi ni Shom. Yangu ibadilikangi.
Kila siku.
Shom.
Yes.
Every day.
Shom.
Haina mambo mingi.
Na hii jezi unavaa nasikia kuna tu venye hii season nasikia amuoni ligi bana. Nasikia you guys are struggling.
Hata kama
nasikia you guys are struggling. Nasikia you guys are struggling as fuck.
Hata kama like
tushapiga goal moja.
Because of this season. There's something called loyalty.
Wewe usivae vitu hapa zitakuja. Kama mnapigwa usivange kitu. Mzee utakujulia tenuksi.
What is loyalty, bro?
Loyalty. Loyalty ni that devotion. Manze unashikilia hata kama hata kama
you highs and lows.
Yeah, through the highs and lows.
Through the highs and lows, exactly. So, like my team. This is my team, by the way. I support City. I'm a diehard City supporter. City fan. Like, I don't care. There's a game going on right now between us and Liverpool. Najua we are 1 goal down. But I don't care.
Liverpool
I've always been a City supporter for the longest.
Liverpool is going to show you guys shege. Liverpool must show you shege.
I've always been a City supporter for the
Liverpool
longest.
will show you shege, man. I think you guys have been doing. You guys have had a very wonderful streak for the last
10 years.
Yeah, for the last few years.
For the last decade, actually.
Yeah, for the last decades. You guys have had a very good streak, but I don't know.
Actually, these Liverpool guys that try to bring us down.
Liverpool is going to beat you either way. Yeah.
I don't have a problem with that. But the thing is that we've always given Liverpool competition. Like for the past few years, we've won like
you guys have been on fire.
Like 4 titles in a row, bruv. 4 titles in a row. 4 titles in a row.
Yeah.
Do you know how many titles Liverpool have won?
I don't know.
One.
I'm not really
Just
into.
one.
I'm not really into football.
1 in 35 years, bro.
You see, I'm not really into football like that. But hey, bana, you guys have just been dominating. Like nimekuwa tu nikisikia manze City imeshinda Champions, City has won a treble. Manze City is doing very great things, Carabao, whatever, Premier League, manze.
City.
But you see, for me, I've never really understood the thrill that comes from supporting a football team generally. Yeah.
You're not a football fan, are you?
I would get gratification from going to the turf and playing.
Yeah.
Yes, nikiwa hapo nacheza nafanya mambo ya Messi hapo mzee. Hatari hatari pale. Yeah. But being a fan, I feel like I feel like I'm wasting a lot of energy. So I don't know. From a fan's perspective, I mean, how do you guys like get that joy, that gratification from supporting a team that you don't even, the players don't even know you, manze? Whatever you do, whether you support them or you don't support them, it doesn't affect their performance, their form. So like, I don't get this thing.
Like it's so cliche what you've just said. Like at you supporting a team, the players don't even know you. That's what every person that doesn't know about football says.
You're saying you don't ouch. Ouch. No, I haven't said that I don't know about football. I say me I would rather play.
Sip some water.
Like it's getting hot. Compose yourself. Me I'm saying I'd rather play.
Myself and do what?
Compose yourself. Read the document and listen. But the way that statement was goated. That statement was goated from it was from Elisha Ongoya. That judge who was frying Mutuse, compose yourself, read the document. That statement was goated, but
crazy, man.
That statement was goated.
Crazy.
I felt like Mutuse was being dismembered. Mutuse was being pulverized. He was being destroyed to tiny pieces. God damn it. Mimi ungeniambia hivyo manze na wacha kazi, the next day manze nasema
like the guy had documents there. Mimi nikiambiwa hivyo. Natoka parliament.
Kwani story ni yako ama ni yangu? Mimi niko like yo, manze utaniambia. Mimi wezi niambia hivyo. Mimi wezi niambia hivyo. God damn it.
Mbona niambia hivyo? To compose yourself, it might be getting hotter.
Kwanza hiyo ni mbaya.
It might be getting hotter, but compose yourself.
Read the documents. That is career assassination bana.
Career assassination, man.
That is career assassination. Me you can't tell me that unless now tuanze now feast. Hell no, man. Mangumi zitembe. Yeah, but City has been for the longest time having a good form, but of late where hii mwaka yo. Yeah.
Wako down kapa msashonde.
Yeah, but okay. The other thing is, although there was this time, like I was just remembering. Kuna time me and my friend tulikaa chini on a casual afternoon tukamwa manze tuwezi endelea kukaa hivi, so like we decided to go out there, go look for internships. You know, like internship ni sisi tunaova kukufanyia kazi for free like hatutaki utulipe, voluntary work tunataka tu utupe hiyo kazi. So sisi kama engineering students manze tukatafuta all the documents we require. Tukaanza kuandamana sako kwa bako Bak Bandua. Tukatembea moja kwa moja
Bak Bandua. I think we found the title of this episode.
Yes.
Bak Bandua.
Tukaandamana moja kwa moja gumosi gumili tunaenda pale. I won't mention the name of the organizations, some of the companies we visited.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, because I risk being manze unaweza kaa hivi chini kesho mkokoti.
Manze,
and you guys were speaking ill of us.
You are tarnishing our reputation.
Manze, so me and my friend we go over there manze at things were going very smoothly. The security were extra nice. They were very welcoming, very hospitable. So from the security they directed us to go and see not the receptionist.
How was it?
I don't know kama receptionist hii Kenya yote manze sijui shida inakuanga wapi. So we go over there, we meet I don't know, there was this lady who was in her mid I think she was in her late it's either she was in her late 30s ama I don't know, ama in her mid 30s. So tell me why tunaingia pale tunaongea na the secretary. We ask the secretary to let us go see now the HR, because it is the HR who is in charge of now recruiting
everything.
Everything that deals with now the workforce and whatever. Tell me why tunafika pale, the first question ni mnajua mtu huko ndani? Huyo HR mnamjua? Pigia HR hapo manze akuje.
So like you guys went looking for internships
to work for free.
To
work for free. We are willing to work for free. Like I'm willing to every day wake up nikuje kwa kampuni yako.
Giving you anything.
Nifanye kazi ya sulubu huko. You are not paying me. Manze, I just want to get the experience. Yourself. I'm offering myself unconditionally. And then when I get there, manze, I'm being asked, manze, unajua mtu huko ndani ama wewe tu ni joka huko hapa kuniestia time. Hey, manze, that question really hit hard because I was like, if now this was a scenario where we wanted to now work for free, we were rendering our services unconditionally to work for free, and then we got turned down. Like I mean, the receptionist hata hakuwa najali manze. I think she was watching TikTok, so alikuwa like manze mnaniwestia time guys. malizeni muishie. Kama mjui mtu huko kwa HR, amjui mtu huko kwa operations, itakuwa ngumu kidogo. Haiwezi manze. Rudi nyumbani, mfikirie maisha yenu, try farming. I don't know.
Now, can you imagine that at that particular time you are offering your skills
for free? Hiyo ilituuma.
Now imagine,
my friend almost cried.
Now imagine you're offering your skills, but this time round for some payment.
For now, you see now that is like going to look for a job. But if it is very hard to now secure an internship opportunity, as an engineering student, I cannot secure an internship opportunity unless kuna mtu huko ndani najua. Bana, shame on us. Shame on us. In fact, shame on our professional field as a country, bana.
Yeah, by the way,
what do you mean I have to know someone in the HR office? I have to know someone who is handling operations. Ndio nipate hiyo chance. I'm willing to work for free. So
you're willing to give your everything for free.
Manze, I'm willing to give my everything. Mimi niamkange tu asubuhi na kuja huko nipate tu hiyo experience. Because hata in the job market unaonanga waki-release now hizo job adverts. Wanasema tunatafuta mtu for this role. So this role, this person has to have this sort of qualifications. KCSE, maybe A ama B+. Now you have to have a bachelor's degree. Sasa shida inakuanga hapo chini. Wanaandikanga now you need to have 5 years experience in this field. Wewe kama comrade unatoa 5 years experience, unatoa wapi?
Bana.
Unatoa wapi 5 years experience?
Man, unatoa wapi 5 years experience?
Umekuwa ukisoma for 4 years. Hiyo 5 years unatoa wapi?
Unatoa wapi?
So even if they need to have that 5 years experience, so utaipata wapi? Zini hizi internships.
Exactly.
Nafasi kupatia hiyo experience.
Na kuzipata ni ngori.
Unaambiwa manze, kama ujui mtu kwa HR, kama ujui mtu huko anafanya operations, if you don't know the manager, manze, you are wasting my precious time, man. In fact, you have done a lot of shenanigans, a lot of fugazi, a lot of nonsense. Wewe kuamka kwa nyumba, kuingia kwa shower, kuwaste maji ya landlord na kuwaste stima.
Ndio kuwaste maji ya landlord, kuwaste stima. Utoe kwa nyumba mapema yote. Una waste fare.
Manze, unapaka mafuta, unakuja hapa kufanya upuzi. Toka wewe, rudi huko manze. We don't care about you.
Man, it's tough.
It's really tough, manze.
It's tough,
really tough, manze. You know that thing reminds me of the time when that thing reminds me of the time when the late DP Gachagua was speaking.
Wait a minute. Not late. He's not dead.
He's not dead. Okay.
Like the former.
The immediate former. Yeah, sorry.
The immediate former DP.
You see, these things depend on where you went to school and learned your English.
Okay, we understand you went to school in a polling station. Wait a minute. Okay, continue. Compose yourself. Synthesize. Compose yourself.
So it's okay. So like I remember there was this time the late DP.
Not the late. You're repeating it again. The
immediate former. Yes, the immediate former
DP. What did he do?
Mr. Gachagua. I think he was speaking in a graduation ceremony at the Jomo Kenyatta Institution of Agriculture and Technology.
I remember that. And like he blatantly told the comrades that there are no jobs.
In clear daylight.
There are no jobs.
He told them, you guys, I know you guys, you know this thing. So you guys are graduating.
Man.
Lakini nataka niwaambie mzee huko nje kuna tu venye. We cannot absorb you all. So what does that tell you? What does that tell you as a person who is in campus right now? As a person who is in an institution of higher learning? As a person who is a village champion, poverty stricken, umeombewa kwenye na mapasta kama 10, umechangiwa
mikono,
manze umepigiwa rambe, wakakuambia now go forth, go and learn the ways of the world, and then come back now to liberate us, come back to save us. Bila wewe sisi,
bila wewe hatuwezi, bila wewe hatuna uwezo.
So now you do your diligent work.
Ni wewe ukuje utuokoe.
Manze uko very notoriously ambitious.
But hearing something like that totally discourages you.
Alafu unaambiwa guys, I don't know. Sijui wewe unaiona aje, lakini pia sisi tunaiona hivyo. Hiyo kazi kidogo itakuwa ngumu. Labda you guys mko entrepreneurs, you guys create more opportunities for yourselves and for your peers. I was imagining myself in that scenario. Hey, my guy, hey, he's not giving. He's not giving.
It's not.
He's not giving.
It's not.
He's not giving.
It's not, man.
Hiyo ni ile wakati unaanza kujiuliza. Na nilisikia mtu wa Smoky pale akisema ati pia yeye alisoma hii kosi yangu.
Bro, I've just remembered a funny story.
Yeah.
So like one day, not one day, recently we were walking with Gustavo from town to where we stay. I won't expose where we stay, but we're walking from town to where we stay. So along the route we met with a young person. Relatively young person.
A young Kenyan.
A young Kenyan.
Yes.
What was he doing? He just approached us and told us that yo madzama, like kuna vitu kunauza my earphones, unadai my earphones.
Yeah, I remember, man.
You remember that? So there's something Gustavo said that
but really, you are exposing me. You are exposing. You're going to expose me.
Let me talk.
Sema ikutoke.
What are you going to talk? Like I need to let it out. So like Gustavo, when the guy approaches us and tells us that like madzama niko na earphones nauza mnadai earphones, then like we just stop him and start talking to him. Then Gustavo asks him, bro, na ulifanya course gani? But before Gustavo asked that, like nilikuwa nimemuuliza like you look like you're a young person, like uko shule ama? The guy told us that ashamaliza shule.
He was a graduate, bwana.
He told us that ashamaliza shule.
Graduating is a sin.
Graduate. Then Gustavo was out of nowhere.
Graduating is a sin.
What course did you do?
But you must know, but you can be working very hard for a course that leads to nowhere.
Man,
you need to know these things. You need to know these things. Because I was also thinking, if every year like kuna thousands of graduates who always graduate every year, manze hao watu wote wanafaa kuenda wapi? Of course they cannot be absorbed by the job market.
Man, they cannot.
So it either means you have to have really exceptional abilities. You have to be hyper intelligent. You need to invent something that can take us to the moon for the employer to even give you a second thought. Otherwise, those thousands of students who are graduating every year, kiawa, there is nothing for them.
What is kiawa?
Kiawa. So Kiawa is saying, we are helpless. We are helpless. We don't know. Like without divine intervention.
There's something else I also hear a lot of people mentioning. Is Kiawa the same with Aworo?
Aworo? But I mean, I'm not from the lakeside. I grew up and
how did you know it's from the lakeside?
Because I have friends from the lakeside. I have this particular friend called Jakambudi. Gionti.
So I think Jakambudi is a mutual friend we have.
So whenever we work with Jakambudi, he always says Kiawa, Woro and stuff. So he's a good friend of mine from the lakeside. He's a good friend of mine from Moroni, so that is how like I knew these things. His name is
Jakambudi. Yes. I know Jakambudi.
You know Jakambudi.
Like he's a friend.
We'll bring him on set.
We'll one day bring him on set. By then, he's a very funny character.
He's a whole book.
He's a whole book.
A whole mysterious book. Very
mysterious book.
Yeah, but I won't talk about Jakambudi today. Today is about how hard it is to make it out there.
Man, it's so hard, man.
If your parent is not already established,
Yeah, it becomes
and
hard.
you are just with your degree and you are fresh from campus, you are notoriously
my God,
ambitious.
you'll struggle.
Manze, it's really hard.
Struggle.
Struggle vibaya sana.
Mbaya.
And then you also see this thing, the kind of the government we have, the politicians we have.
Yeah.
These are people who have been in power since we were born.
Oh.
So what does that tell you? What does that tell you?
Not only the politicians, actually, even people in these, like in the corporate sector, I think so.
Exactly.
Like,
exactly.
I'm not speaking out of facts. I'm just stating, like,
Out of observation.
no, not observation, literally, but I've just heard from a few people.
Okay.
So it's not something that is tested and proven.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it.
Yeah.
But like you are politicians now, you quickly.
Yeah.
You
But
know, everyone knows.
These people have been in power since we were born.
Ma.
You were born. You grew up. You knew that there was Raila, there was Baba. You are probably in your 20s right about now. Baba is still a prominent political figure in this country. The same applies for Ruto. The same applies for this guy. This guy who is always called watermelon. I don't know why he's called watermelon, but I wouldn't want to speak about it unless he comes here and now tells us the origin of the name watermelon. But man, Steve has also been in the political scene for like,
that's true.
who else have we had? We have had Madibidi. We have also had, and now this guy Moses
And his
Wetangula.
cousin.
And his cousin, of course.
But
okay. So I feel like whatever we are saying is these people have clinched on this thing
For far too long.
for far too long.
So what should I do? Like
You are
they
not.
should let.
You are not nurturing.
No,
the
let me
next
ask you. Let me ask you
Okay,
something,
okay.
bro. Let me ask you something.
Yeah.
Put yourself in the shoes of one of these old
Yeah.
school politicians.
Old school. Hey, old school.
No, like just put yourself.
Old school. Come for
Like,
this guy. Yes.
no, the politicians you're talking about.
Yeah.
Put yourself in one of their shoes.
Yeah.
And so,
Yeah.
will you let go of power that easily?
I feel
Will
like
you?
if you are a brilliant leader, if you are a good leader who genuinely cares about the progress, cares about the tomorrow of your nation, then you would be willing to step aside and now nurture young people who can now step into these spaces and drive that same vision you up forward. Because these are people who are growing old, brother.
Another thing.
They will they will die. They will get out of the political scene.
Facts.
So we need young people.
Facts.
Yeah.
Then I think let me try to also put myself into these old school politicians shows.
Yeah.
I've seen some of them like wametoka into that scene.
Yeah.
Then in like 2-3 years, the guys go broke. Like wanaanza kusafa.
Now that is a very interesting thing. The only ones who go broke are the ones who have, number one, integrity. Are the ones who are very honest and stick to their morals.
So what are you saying?
And their values.
What are you saying?
What I'm saying is kila mtu anajua. This is public knowledge, bana. The kind of leaders we have in this country, kiawa. Yes. We have leaders that are extremely corrupt. We have leaders that are after their stomachs, or in other words, how they are called. We have tumbocrats. We don't have technocrats. Yes.
Tumbocrats.
We have tumbocrats. We don't have technocrats.
Okay. I'm listening.
The other day I was seeing there was a lady who was saying, this was in an interview in Citizen TV. I think it was from a clip that dates way back. She was saying that she feels extremely betrayed by the right honorable, the former prime minister of Kenya, Raila Amolo Odinga, because she feels like Raila came to collect what Raila came to collect and benefit from the Gen Z protests. Yeah, because if you look at this thing now, anyway, I don't want to, but if you look at this thing now keenly, you see that the next political appointees, the ministers that now came into power were very senior people of the Orange Democratic Movement. So you see, this thing did not reward, it did not benefit the Gen Zs who were out there. So it rewarded some some other people.
But it also did reward some few Gen Zs.
You're talking about Kasmuel.
No, I won't mention name. I won't mention
You're
name.
talking about Kasmuel. But if you're talking about Kasmuel, that's call Kasmuel outright. It's not like it's not known. People know. Kasmuel, I think now is the youth leader of ODM. Yeah, but we did not come here to talk about ODM.
Yeah, we did not come there.
Yes,
but talk about that.
So it's okay, man. Iko tu sawa.
Hey, it's tough.
The next question is tutadu.
What will we do?
But there's something very interesting.
Yeah.
Unajua like the finance bill ilisomwa last year. Na sahi pia tunakaribia June. Na tukikaribia June tena kuna finance bill.
Yeah, there's another one coming up.
So I think the government sahi watakuwa very careful.
Very keen.
Very keen. It would be very interesting to see now the new tactics they are willing to employ.
Yeah, man.
In drafting now the new financial budget for the next year. Because I don't think they are willing to see a repeat of what happened in last year.
Yeah, they're not willing to see that again.
And by the way, whatever happened, I was very happy with whatever happened because
last year,
it exposed the government for what it really is. It also showed the strength and the might of the electorate.
You're very radical.
No. I'm saying. Whatever happened, the Gen Z protest that we witnessed last year, that was direct democracy. Because now the people were very tired.
Yeah.
So what did they do? They said.
I think the last time something like that happened was like the previous century.
Yeah, exactly.
Like the time people were demanding for during the second liberation.
Yeah. The economy is very hard, man.
It's hard, especially for comrades.
The economy is very hard.
For comrades, people in their 20s, man.
The comrades in their 20s, man. You are trying to make something of yourself, but you are limited by your circumstances.
Man, you're limited by your circumstances.
There are not enough opportunities for you as a student, as a comrade.
Man.
There are no incentives from the government for you to be able to develop the talents you have. The innovative ideas you have. So I feel like for a long time we've been having the wrong kind of conversations. And then you also realize that our institutions of higher learning and research, there is a lot of underfunding that has been happening in these sort of places. Look at the kind of things that have been happening in Moi University.
Oof, man.
Moi University was once a giant. Everybody wanted to go to Moi University. But then when you see the kind of things that happened at Moi, you sit down you sit yourself down at a corner and then you ask yourself,
man, like you fear that whatever happened there might actually repeat itself in other universities.
But then you realize these are the institutions that the typical normal mwananchi. Sisi kama village champions. These are the only institutions that we can go to.
Village champion. You brought that again.
Because let me ask you. A village champion like let me say myself.
You're a village champion. Yo, guys, if you really want to know about this village champion thing, refer to the previous episode.
So okay, let me ask you. A village champion like myself, would I be able to like afford the rates of learning at maybe say USIU Africa?
Strathmore.
No,
for village champion.
Daystar.
The whole village will have to sacrifice everything that they have.
Yeah, the whole village will have to sell their land and now
their cows.
Say now you are our last hope.
You are our last hope.
If you fail, we fail with you.
Fails.
If you succeed,
then the village succeeds.
The village succeeds.
Yeah. Man, it's hard.
So we are plagued by manze, I feel nasikia nimekasirika. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's tough,
you know,
man.
I'm a peaceful person, but people usually mistake me for being extremely violent.
No, you're a peaceful person. Shake my hand.
I'm very peaceful.
You're a peaceful person.
I'm
You're
an extremely peaceful person.
Yeah. We
Yes.
just came on here to rant because
But the other day, you know, I murdered the rock.
you murdered the rock.
I murdered the rock.
Man, you're ruthless.
The other day, I hospitalized a brick.
You hospitalized the brick.
But I don't joke with me. I can be ruthless if I choose to. Yeah.
Damn.
But either way, I think we really need to start asking the hard questions.
Yeah, we need to.
And having the right conversation.
Yeah, we need to start asking the hard questions, bro.
Yeah. So kama kawa kama dawa. Yeah, mimi ni Gustavo. If I don't have money,
or this.
my name is Odis. Either way works perfectly for me.
Yeah, and Kamakawa, I'll just repeat what we said. My name is Shom Gashom. Yeah, mine doesn't change. With money, without money, mine remains constant. Hakuna kubadilisha. Iko nini? Yeah, and that's a wrap, man. Kitu subscribe, like, fanya tu vitu zote mnafanyanga hapo, si ndio?
And then you
you
can also reach us through
our socials.
Our socials hapo, and then you can also tell us what you'd like us to talk about next. Of course, share your experiences. I'm sure sisi pia tumepitia whatever you'd like us to talk about. Kiangai. But the one thing I'd like us to like say is that we have a responsibility to like save ourselves. To talk about the things that plague us.
Man.
So let's keep the conversation going. Kila siku tuko tu hapa. Talk to us.
Adios.
Adios.
Man, bye.